To talk to you about. Got lots of, let me zoom out. You can take a look. Happy racing. We have, still the camera's a little out of an angle here. It just bothers me. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're having a great Friday. Come on in, everybody. We are live. We're live. We're going live. I'm just checking on YouTube and on Facebook. We'll see if that all streams. Yes, we are. Let me oh, got a little feedback there. Let me edit. If you're watching and if you're in our Facebook group, if you can, click on the link that I provide. It just shows Whatnot that I am a valuable member of the Whatnot community. Like I said, let me edit the stream here. 1 second. There we go. It just shows Whatnot. I'm a valuable member of the community. I get some love from that. And so I just want to make, anything that would help right now. So how's everybody doing? Look at all these people. Hey, T Cook's here, T Cook. It's happy 2-drink minimum break here. We got a 2-drink minimum right here. Take a look at what we got. We're having a fun Friday. Let me make sure. Sorry, I'm just trying to update everything to get the dual streaming and stuff. I'm working on being a little more efficient at it. Let's see if it's yep. There we go. We showing them right there. Let me edit that. If you're watching in our Facebook, well, let me edit the post here, and I'll put a link. So if you can, click on that link in our Facebook group, and nothing wrong with a follow either. What I just found out today is some of the bigger boxes. I was calling today. Okay, I was calling a few different ones, a few different places like Fanatics and like eBay Live and stuff like that. And I never really worried about likes and follows and stuff like that. But one of their conditions is you need a 5,000 followers in whatever particular streaming system that you're using and stuff like that. So if you're watching on YouTube, follow. If you're watching on Facebook, follow. That is the best. That's all I could do here. I gotta really join the revolution. Make sure I have a internet presence is what they were saying. And I was like, oh, I don't really tell people to follow or anything like that. And they're like, well, you should, On eBay, even eBay, I didn't know I had. I have 287 followers. I've been on eBay for 26 years. I started on eBay and in 1997. I started on eBay. I was doing a little consulting, and I started on there in 1997. So I have no, it's more than that. That's 28 years. So I'm like, I've been on eBay for 28 years. What do you mean I don't have enough followers? I didn't even know there were followers on eBay, but I guess there are. So I was looking into that. Like I said, I'm trying to expand and looking into stuff. So yeah. Oh yeah. I remember you had to the person had to send a check, and I think last year someone bought. I had an old 1993 baseball card, and someone said, "Hey, can I send you a check?" I'm like, "Hey, no problem. Send me a check." I remember how we used to do that. All right. Sorry, telling stories, changing things up. So take a look, and let's go. Let's go here. First of all, we're going to do a giveaway. I see some offers. Okay, I see some offers. I'm going to do a giveaway, so I'm going to accept those offers. Thank you for those offers. Get your offers in. And yes, I'm going to run Bowman here, but I want to start a giveaway first. I want to start a giveaway. It's always if once 15 people come in the stream, we're going to do a giveaway. And if you take a look on the Buy It Now, there are 62 or 64 people. Now, I'm not going to pick the ones that have. I'm not going to pick the ones that are have offers on them. Okay, so we're going to start with a fresh giveaway here. Here's my dice, and let's see who it's. We need a 60 here. I'll use the 60s. Here's the 60s. Nope, not. Let's use the 20s, the 10s dice. Where did I put that? Here we go. All right, ready? Ready? I won't pick the ones that people have offers on already. I won't count those. Okay, but a giveaway right now is 37. You can see it right there. 37's the first one. We count through it. 37. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Austin Cedric. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is Brad K. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is Carson Hosevar. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 is Boyer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Daniel Suarez is 25, 26, 27, 28, 30 is Swerve and Irvin. Here we go. We're looking for 37. Deegan's 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 is John Hunter. A little JHN here. I don't believe anybody has made an offer on JHN. So JHN is our first. It's for anybody who buys in these first 5 minutes of the break. Anybody who buys in the first 5 minutes of the break, you get a chance at John Hunter. Okay, so let me run that as a giveaway. I appreciate you being here. I love on time. My wife and I fight all the time about being on time. If you're not 10 minutes early, you're not on time. And she's like, oh, yeah, it takes 10 minutes to get there. Yeah, we'll leave at the assigned time. I'm like, nope. All right, here we go. Here's a giveaway. And we're going to run John Hunter as a giveaway right now. All right, and then I saw. So first of all, let me accept those offers. I'll get those offers. Thank you for those offers. Usually, like I said, at 20%, if you want to make an offer at 20%, that sounds good to me. If you do, don't forget to click on the John Hunter freebie. And then I saw Bowman. Let's run some buy it nows. Alex Bowman. Here comes Alex Bowman, and I'll do again. I'll cut it down a little bit. Alex Bowman's running at 25. There's Alex. Oh, I forgot to set it at 15 seconds. There's Alex Bowman running at 25. And then I saw Tony B. Just call him out in chat if there is someone that you're looking for here. Let me wet the whistle. Cheers, everybody. Everybody go get your drink of choice. Oh, no, this is only for people who purchase in the next 5 minutes. This is a little pop-up giveaway. Yes, of course, Zach, we're going to have giveaways for anybody who bought in the whole break. We'll do those at the end. Those are the ones that say giveaway. We'll do those at the end. Hey, there you go, DH. Thank you, Dale, for picking up Alex Bowman. I saw Tony B. Call them out in chat if there's someone, if you want to jump on in. Here's Tony B running at 30. Let me change the time to 15 seconds. We got to start off strong here. Remember, it's not sudden death. If you bid in the last 10 seconds, it'll reset back. There's Tony B at 30. And anybody who buys in these 5 minutes, it's a little pop-up giveaway. We'll do a few of those throughout the night, but it's fun. It's fun to do. And of course, we'll go through who the main giveaways are around the bottom of the hour as people check on in. Okay, so if there's any, there you go, John Racer, that is all yours. Congrats on that. And let me know. I didn't see anybody else in chat. And all the offers. So here's the time. Here's the time you get a free little sweeten the deal for you. Any driver you purchase in the next 2.5 minutes. Okay, and if you purchase a driver in the next 2.5 minutes in the buy it nows, you get a chance at John Hunter. And there's only 2 people that entered so far. I know there's like 6, 7 people that bought something. So don't forget to hit and enter and get a free chance at that drawing. Anybody you purchase in these next 5 minutes, count on that. It's just a welcome here. Welcome here. And when we get to 25 people in the stream, we'll do another pop-up giveaway. And when we get to 35 people in the stream, we'll do another pop-up giveaway. Oh, thank you. Yeah, call it out. Call it out if you want to make an offer. I do not see it sell. I do not see any offer. Can you check that again, JK? JK let me say it right. Ruts at 25. Oh yeah, no, auctions. We'll get to auctions usually at the bottom of the hour. These are only for the buy it nows. Okay, JR. Hey, JK, that's good. Yeah, we'll do them now. This is for just buy it nows, and then we'll run all the auctions. We'll run the auctions at the end of probably at the bottom of the hour is usually when we start running through. Give everybody a chance to get here and And remember, all the auctions are $5. Okay, these are only for the buy it nows. And I would say the buy it nows are a little more the the more famous, the more up to date drivers. I don't say up to date because my man, I got a few in my auctions that Austin Hill. I got some of the rookies in there that hopefully will jump up, but there's some big names in there. Greg Biffle, of course. There's some good names in the auctions. The mullet always seems to hit for me. Okay. All right, yeah, Taco Truck Day. Let's talk about that. We got some news on that. I'll go. I don't know if I was talking to. Okay, I don't know. One second here. Yes, I'll accept that. That's fine. I I do have to. I got to get organized because I got too many streams going right now because I'm streaming. We're also streaming to YouTube. We're also streaming to Facebook, and so I'm keeping track of all the chats and stuff like that. So yeah, I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. But right now, currently, you just have to buy on Whatnot. If you want to pick up some drivers, which I appreciate that you do want to pick up some drivers, but you do have to buy on Whatnot. And David B, yeah, Taco Truck. We got to talk to David B. I talked to him about it. I'll show everybody what we're all talking about. But you got 15 seconds left. Let me check the offers. Is there any more offers? All right, so it looks like five people are competing for a little chance at John Hunter. Let's see. Good luck. Good luck, five of you. It's going to, well, John Racer. There you go. Thank you for buying in the first 5 minutes of the break. I appreciate it. That's why being on time. Always rewarded for being on time. Congrats on that. All right. We kind of started off on the run and just keep going here. I appreciate it. I just, it's always, I'm not a hard sell guy. Hopefully the product speaks for itself. So we got lots to talk about today, a lot of news. First of all, did everybody see that 2025 Donruss has a first off the line? Okay, if you haven't, get your news here first before I take another drink. Cheers, everybody. A little 2 drink minimum break here. Did everybody see? If you want to check it out, I think Panini America. Here's the information I know for it. It's gonna happen on Tuesday, which is kind of weird, to be honest with you. On Tuesday, the first off the line for Donruss is going to happen on Tuesday. At my time, it's 11 o'clock Central. That's June 24th. No, T Cook. Yes, I did not see. I did not see a checklist yet. If anybody else has seen a checklist, let me know. Here's where all the people in the know hang out. Everybody, if you're new here, so hopefully someone. But I have not seen a checklist yet. And what the first off the line has, what they're advertising is there's optic green parallels, which are numbered to 7, and there is or optic green autographs, which are numbered to 5. So that's what they are saying with the Donruss. That's what they're saying. The Donruss. Let me say that again. They got the first off the line has optic green swirl base cards of optics. Again, I have not seen a checklist yet, and so that's out of 7. And they have autograph parallels numbered to 5. So those are the only 2 that I've heard of. That's what Panini's advertising, and the first off the line boxes. And I'm sure you can all go to Panini America website and check that out. Hey, thank you, Linda, for the offer. Of course, I'm accept that. And so yeah, look on Panini America. It's like I said, it's at 11 o'clock Central, so 12 o'clock Eastern, and it's on the 24th, so Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm going to run that for you. No, no. Let me run that. I'll run that for you here. Kevin Harvick. Speaking of Kevin Harvick, we're going to talk about that in a second too. I don't want to be that guy, but take a look. My first. We must open up 15 cases of National Treasure, and that's the first autograph I got, and it is a very nice card there. And nobody picked up Kevin Harvick in the break. Now, I will say, um, I had a guy, and let me tell you one story here. I'll run Kevin Harvick. but when I first started breaking, I 8 years ago, when I first started doing NASCAR breaks, a guy some of you may know, Carl Z. He would always buy Kevin Harvick. Hey, when are you gonna do another break? Put me down for Kevin Harvick. He spread the word on me when I first was just starting out, and I always remember, he always get the Kevin Harvick. Kevin, you know, Carl Z. He's getting the Kevin Harvick, and so that. Oh, there you go. Very nice, Zach. Very nice. So he would always buy the Kevin Harvicks, and so he collected Kevin Harvick, and then I haven't heard from him in a few years. So and I just maybe loyalty to a fault, but I saw the Kevin Harvick. I know he always was talking about Kevin Harvick, so I just wanted to give him a chance. I just wanted to give him a chance at. I said, hey, look at this! I got this pool. I just remember you. So I sent it out to him. Honestly, he hasn't not replied back to me yet, and and so this might be available. And I was talking to. Oh, excuse me. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. I was talking to David, and I know he's a big Kevin Harvick. He's a big Kevin Harvick collector. So I was talking to him, and honestly, I don't even. This is. I'm sure. Are you here, Dave? Are you here? I don't even know if he's here right now because he said he had family coming in this weekend. Which, okay, but I honestly don't even know how to price the card out. I don't want to be that. The Michael Myers. Doctor Evil. Oh, $1 billion. I don't. I don't want to price. So I got to do a little research. Yeah, I talked to David B about it. I know he's a big um, Kevin Harvick guy. So, but that was interesting. Okay, I usually the break sells out, but there's like 6 or 7 drivers that did not sell out. Nobody made an offer, and I tried to, drop the prices down a little, and still nobody wanted Kevin Harvick, and that was pretty lucky, pretty interesting. So that's the story. So I will, if you're in our Facebook group, I will keep posting updates there. And I'll give Carl a few days to respond and stuff like that. Just be loyal about that. All right, so there was that issue. Um, and we were talking about first off the line. I don't know if anybody went to check it out. So the price, okay, the price is on the first off the line Donruss on Tuesday. It's starting at 250, which is yeah. Again, if 250 is your price, 250 is your price. But I think that 250 is a little lot of price. So basically, you got to price out. Um, what do you think about getting now? Now remember, in the box there's 16 packs with 8 cards per pack, and the 2 specials. I don't know how many are in the boxes. I don't know if 1 per box or 2 per box or 1 per. I don't know, but it says the base cards are numbered to 7, autographs numbered to 5. Okay, and if our history, the Prizm first off the line were beautiful. I did like the Prizm first off the NT first off the line. I was just about ready to buy, and they pulled them, so I didn't buy any. Select, I didn't get. I got Prime first off the line. What do you think, chat? What do you think, chat? 250? Well, if you could name your price, remember the retail boxes are going for 120, and you know how the Dutch auction works. They just lower it until it gets there. Is I don't know. Dunner's had one. No, nine. I'm sorry. My fault. I think it's 90. Let me check that. I think the retail price. I'll just look at blowout cards. I think the retail price for Donruss is. Let me see here. Is 90? Yeah, I think the retail price for Donruss is 90. What do you think? Any thoughts on that? Any thoughts in chat about the retail price? I 250 is too much. I think that's just my opinion. Uh, is those 2 cards? And again, I don't know how many you get. I didn't even see the checklist yet. So, any thoughts on that, my chat friends? Not too chatty, chat. Anybody got an opinion there? So that's the more news. More news. The first off the line Dunras, unless everybody's out there checking out first off the line Dunras right now. If you're checking through that, all right. So no Jeff Burton, no Jeff Burton signature. Yeah, I don't see a checklist. Did anybody else find a checklist on? Let me check right now. I looked a couple days ago. No, nothing in racing for a check. Oh, you found it? T. Cook, did you find a checklist? I couldn't find one, but if you did, I'd love to see it. All right. Sorry, let's get back to the break. We're chit chatting here. All right. We will around the bottom of the hour, around 7:30 ish my time, or the bottom of the hour your time. We're going to start running the auctions. Remember, the auctions are all $5 auctions, and then we'll just start running through those. Of course, we're going to pick the giveaways. I'm just giving everybody a chance, and you got about 10 more minutes under the buy it nows. If you look at the buy it nows, I roll the dice, and from the buy it nows, we pick who the giveaways are. Okay, and so look through the buy it nows and see if you get last chance, make some offers, or I can run them at auction for you. Any of the buy it nows, because I don't want to lock you out of your driver. Okay, if you have your driver, I don't want to lock you out. Oh, really? Okay, okay, there you go. Take a look, everybody. Cardsmith. Now, I posted, if that's true, let me write that down because I'm definitely got to put some effort. I have my breaks posted already with drivers, the best I could think of. But let me look at. Okay, I will. I'll just look it up. Cardsmith. Everybody, take a look. Thank you, T. Cook. Cardsmith has the checklist posted. Panini doesn't have the checklist posted, and I figured if Panini didn't have one, it wasn't worth even going looking at other people. So they didn't have the checklist posted. So for me, I am doing breaks for Donruss, and I'll see if I get any first off the line. I'm doing breaks on case breaks on the. Oh, thank you, T. Cook. I just got it. Thank you. I will. I'll look at that because I made my post right, and I put drivers in, but I'll make some changes to that if I did. They have my breaks are posted on Friday, which is the 4th of July, and Saturday evenings. So Friday evening at 7 and Saturday evening at 7. And then I'm going to try one right during the race. I stayed at 1 o'clock on Sunday. So another case break at 1. I'm not going to be able to go to the race, even though it is in Chicago and I'm in Chicago. I'm not going to be able to go to the race, but at least I'll be able uh, to break. Now, I will say, if you want to join that, that's always a show too, because one, I'm drinking, and two, I always get distracted watching the race. We've done. I think we pulled. I forgot who the driver was, like Josh Berry or something. I think we pulled the Berry, and then Berry got into an accident as we pulled his autograph card, and so I think we jinxed him. So I don't know. I don't want to. Last time we were watching a race, but I really haven't watched. I try to avoid watching a race because I get distracted. Everybody else gets distracted, but it's fun. Like here, I'm sure everybody's like, just stop talking and start selling us cards. But I'm hey, we're doing this for enjoyment, and I know I'm not getting rich off of this, but let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with everybody. So I appreciate you being here. Speaking of enjoyment, I posted, it's my first try. If you look in the buy it now, let me pin it here. Okay, if you look in the buy it now, I was cleaning my office because my wife made me, and I found one box of 2023, not 24, 2023 National Treasures. Okay, so take a look at that. So what I said is let's try a random break. Okay, so if anybody's interested in this, if you want to take a look at it, there are, by my count, if I remember right, there are in the 2023 National Treasures, there are 8 cards plus the silver pack. Okay, so what we'll do is when all 9 spots sell out, and if it doesn't sell out in this break, I'll keep it going. I'll continue it to the next break and to the next break until it sells out. And it's not going to add any extra shipping because you're in the break already. So if when the 9 spots sell out, we'll open up the box, and then we'll do a random draw. So the first person, we'll use the wheel, we'll use the whatnot wheel, and the first person will pick whatever card they want, and the next person will pick whatever card they want, or the silver pack, and the next person will pick whatever card they want, or the silver pack, until the last person get what's left over. So if that, I just thought that'd be kind of fun. Instead of randomizing the cards, we could just randomize the people and let the people pick what they want. So I thought that'd be interesting. We could try that if that's of interest to you, and that's how I explained it, or just ask a clarifying question. But again, it's 9 spots. I did them at 45 each. I'll take care of the box and the eBay fee, or the eBay fees, the whatnot fees. Okay, so we'll be sorry, I was reading the chat. Once the 9 spots sell out, we'll open the box, and then we'll randomize the people, and whoever the first person is picked, we'll do it in order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. First person gets to pick whatever card they want from the box. The second person gets to pick whatever's left. The third person gets to pick whatever's left, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I thought that'd be kind of fun and enjoyable. So if that's interesting to you, you can make a purchase on that. All right, I think we are ready. Thank you, everybody. I looked at all that. T Cook, when are you going on vacation? I'm going on. That's why I can't break on release day. I'm taking the Boy Scouts camping that week, so I won't be back until that Friday. Okay, offers are accepted. All right, so let us take a look. Give me a second here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move, if no one else wants them, I'm going to move all the $15 drivers to auction at $5. I'm going to change them all to $5. And then we're going to do random picks. We're going to pick the giveaways. So give me one little bit of time here. Any driver that's $15, I'm going to move to auction at $5. I'm doing that now. And I get some good deals for you. Bill Elliott at $5. We're going to move them all to $5. My man Bobby Allison at $5. So we'll move all Bobby Labonte at $5. We'll move all those $15 drivers, because who wants a giveaway of a $15 guy? Let's do some giveaways of the big names. So any driver that is 15 is now $5 at auction, though. So we'll give everybody a chance to buy it at $5. Davey Allison at $5. Who else? Who else? Lane Riggs at $5. So we'll move all those. So those are a little extra if you've looked through the auctions already. I'll put a little more at auctions. Look, Mark Martin for $5. Let me move all those. If you are, I'm going to do one quick commercial break right here. If you're a baseball person, we do baseball here also. If you're a baseball person, I have a baseball break Donruss 2025 with an NT Chaser tomorrow evening. So if you're a baseball person, plenty of teams left. You could take a look at that. Also, if I get you addicted to, besides racing, we can collect something else. Or if you know any baseball person. All right, there we go. I think I go. Nope. Some of the grays. Oh, thank you, T Cook. I appreciate the help. I know, right? We're going to do some bigger breaks here coming up. I'm going to try to, like the goal is to go big time, but I don't have the big time mentality, to be honest with you. I'm much more of a, hey, like let's just talk. Let's have some fun. Zane Smith, always forget Zane Smith. Poor Zane, always at the end. Oh, not at the end in racing though. All right, I think I got them all. All the $15. All right, so everybody take a look at the auction while we roll the dice. Let me roll the dice here. Okay, let me roll the dice. And Here, Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick's going to supervise the dice roll here. There are 27 drivers left. Okay, so we got to roll a number under 27. But I don't like the three-sided dice. Those are always okay. Okay, so here we go. The yellow will be the tens. We just need to roll a number under 27. 58. No. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Let me write down. There are 3 buyer appreciation giveaways going to go on. We got buyer number 1, buyer appreciation number 2, and buyer appreciation number 3. 3 buyer appreciations. And hey, thanks for following. Katie Davis, did I say that right? Thank you for the follow. 38, no. Here, let me change this one too. We'll get smaller probability here. The 6s are zeros. That's going to be the 0. There we go, number 7. Card number 7, we got Amaroli, count with me, Dylan, BK, Brittany, Bubba Walsh is 5, Carl Edwards is 6, and number 7 is, hold on here, come on, scroll, my scroll's not working, Christian Eckes. Our first giveaway is Christian Eckes. E-C, I can spell it right. Christian Eckes is the first giveaway. There we go. Let me delete him. He is now a freebie. And sometimes we get a nice hit from the freebie. All right, next giveaway. There are 26 drivers left. I don't see any offers, so all of them are in. Number 14. 14, all right, so Walsh is 5, Color is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Wait, so Danica Patrick's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Swervin' Irvin. Ernie Irvine is number 14. There's the next freebie. Ernie Irvin is our second giveaway. Let me delete him. All right, there we go. And one more dice roll. Another freebie here is 26. Oh, there's only 25 drivers. Okay. So hold on. Oh, 48. 48, no. Oh, there we go. Number 6. Okay, we got Amarola, Dylan, Brad, Brittany, Bubba, and Carl Edwards. So our next one is Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards there's our 3 giveaways. That's not a giveaway. 3 giveaways. All right, let's go to the auctions. Here you go. There is our 3 giveaways for the break. What do you think? How's chat? How do we feel on those? Let me delete that. All right, let us see. Now the auctions, I'll just go alphabetically. Get your pre-bids in on those. I'll just run it alphabetically, and we'll just do some of those. Now I will say, I could, if we get to a certain number, I will always lower the prices down a little bit. But we have to pay for the boxes. That's the only thing we always focus on, is just make sure the boxes are paid for. So get your pre-bids in. For example, the first pre-bid is a little, hold on, let me run it. Our first pre-bid is Ben Rhodes. We'll just go alphabetically once. If we miss yours, we'll come back to it. Here's Ben Rhodes starting the auctions, all the $5 auctions. Remember, it's not sudden death. It resets back to 10 if you bid in the last 10 seconds. But if you're new here, ooh, that was a strong. Made that drink a little strong. If you're new here, remember, I only run the auctions that have pre-bids on it. Okay, so Ben Rhodes, Bobby Labonte next. Here comes Bobby Labonte. Only the ones that have pre-bids. So get your pre-bids in. After Bobby Labonte, we're doing little Corey Hine is next. So Bobby Labonte, thank you, Brendan, for picking that up. Let's see if it holds out. Oh, Mark's got him now. 5 seconds left. Apparently resets back to 7 seconds. 7 seconds left. Ah, there you go, Mark. That one's all yours. Here, let's run a little Heim time now. Here comes Heim time. Steve T started us off. After Heim time, we're going to do Daniel Dye. Corey Heim is going on right now. And Jay Burt's looks like, let's see if it holds up. Boom! T Cook came in there. Back to Jay Burt's. 5 seconds left. This is my auctioneer voice. Oh, there you go. That's all yours. Congrats, congrats. Here is Daniel Dye. Daniel Dye going on there. JK, thank you for starting that off. And we do Daniel Hemrick after that. There's Daniel Dye happening now. And after Daniel Dye, yeah, we do Hemrick. Daniel Hemrick. There you go, T Cook. That one's yours. And how about Mr. Hemrick? Daniel Hemrick right now. Spurs Up. Spurs Up has him. Oh, D Hill came in there. And let's see if it holds up, D Hill. 2 seconds left. There you go. That one's yours. And let's keep going. The D's are done. How about a little Greg Biffle now? Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Yep. I'm going to keep going down the line here. We'll do Greg Biffle. And after Greg Biffle is Jake Garcia. Usually around the bottom of the hour. If you're new here, we see, there you go. Everybody's saving each other money. Riley Roger got Greg Biffle. And here is Jake Garcia. After Jake Garcia, we'll do some Burton love. Some Burtons going on. The racing family, the Burtons. And here we go. We got Jake Garcia has it, and T Cook has him right now. 2 seconds left. There you go. CSU. And then how about Jeb Burton? Here comes, we'll start with Jeb. This is Jeb Burton. There's Jeb Burton. And then after Jeb Burton, we'll do Jeff Burton. Uh-oh. Well, don't worry. We'll have another break next week. Actually, I was cleaning, and I have to double check what next week break is. I have no more select. So as we've been asked, I can't even find 2024 select anymore. So if you have a couple cases you're just sitting on, let me know. I'd be happy to pick one up for you. Here's Jeff Burton. Jeff Burton happening. Has select. Well, ask him. I can't. Well, here in honestly in Chicago, there's not many of the card stores that carry racing. To be honest, I always have to pick it up online. I usually use Steel City or Blowout. Yeah. Oh yeah. If they have them, I give them a call, see if they'll send them to me. But yeah, I have no more select. I got a couple boxes of Prizm. I was moving to 2025s a couple months ago. And here is Jeffrey Earnhardt. Jeffrey Earnhardt happening now. And after Jeffrey Earnhardt, we'll do Jeremy Clements. Looks like Linda has Jeffrey Earnhardt. Just 10 seconds left. Yeah, so if you have any sitting around, I do like the case because you want to make sure there's a case hit, showing up. I like buying the cases. But yeah, if I have to pick up a couple boxes just to make it through, like 2000, hopefully. Well, I figure first off the line is coming. If first off the line, 2025 Donruss is here, then I'm sure 2025 Donruss is coming out when they say it's going to. Here's Jeremy Clements. And then we'll do Joe Nemechek after that. There you go, Katie Davis. Start us off, $5. All $5. All the auctions are $5. Here's Jeremy Clements. And there you go, Katie. Those are yours. How about Joe Nemechek? Here's Joe Nemechek. And then we'll do Josh Berry after that. That is a nice, yeah, a nice $5. That's a pretty good deal. Let's see, Joe Nemechek, Larry W. There you go, Larry. Thank you for that. And here, like you said, Josh Berry is coming up next. Now, I saw some bids earlier on. We're in the Jays now. I'm just going alphabetically once. We'll come back to everything if I missed yours. Oh, there you go. Thank you, T. Cook. I appreciate that. Cheers. Cheers. Josh Berry, top three, top three. Congrats. And how about Justin Bonsignor? There you go. Duncan, Dun- that's all you. Let's see if it holds up. Now remember, he's only in NT, but we did get some autographs there. After Justin, we'll do Kaz. Kaz Grala is coming up. I think anybody else breaking tonight? Here's Kaz. We got to move that. Larry W. Larry W. has Kaz. I was gonna do as it, and it's pretty enjoyable. I was thinking maybe all just all auction break. We'll start everybody. That might be fun for when I get to 1,000 followers. How about that? I honestly, I really never thought about followers. But as I talked to eBay. I was on the phone for eBay for about a half hour to see if I could do breaks there. And Fanatics, I was being passed around at Fanatics. I don't think they appreciate that I do a lot of NASCAR, but I talked to them about Formula One and stuff. So I made a lot of phone calls today, and they're all like, "Well, how many followers do you have?" That's all they care about. It's like, all right, all right. I said, in 20 years I haven't pushed any followers, but if you want me to, I will start pushing followers. Yeah, they said send me the website. I was like, oh yeah, yeah, my 40,000 followers. Okay, but I refer to him. I said, oh, follow, look up United, look up United, and he goes, that's the airline. I'm like, oh, you got me. All right, here's Lawless Allen. Oh, wait, started around. Okay, here's Lawless Allen here. There we go. Linda has that, and we'll do Lane Riggs after that. So yeah, I referred him to United. I said, look, got 4.7 million followers because that's United Airlines. Oh, you went to the wrong link. He didn't appreciate the humor. Here's Lane Riggs. And then eBay asked me, I kind of got him on this one. They said, well, do you have a retail store? And I went, isn't that kind of missing the point of eBay? Isn't eBay we should be selling online, not at a brick and mortar store? And the guy went, oh, good point. There you go, Lane with Steve T. Steve T grabbed Lane Riggs. There you go. Pretty nice there. How about Mark Martin? Here comes Mark Martin. Always one of my favorites. KW started off. Thank you. And after Mark Martin, we'll do Matt Mills. Just I need pre-bids, all the $5 pre-bids, 5 boxes, remember. Okay, we got move my giveaway. Well, actually, we don't need the box anymore. We have, as always, Prime, Prizm, Select, and NT. And then the bonus box today is Select. Okay, in our Select, we always add an extra box of one of those. Next one, well, I don't want to say it yet until I find out exactly what I have. All right, how about Matt Mills? Matt Mills is going now. After Matt Mills, we'll do Natalie Decker. And then Nick Sanchez in the hole. Matt Mills happening. Let's see if it holds up. There you go, John Racer. Congrats on that. And how about little Natalie Decker? A $5 Natalie Decker. Not too shabby. Pretty nice deal. And we'll do Nick Sanchez next. Hey, I appreciate it. I see a lot of nice, hey, Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Hey, thanks for the pre-bid. Hey, uh, is it Clint Eastwood? Oh, that's a cool name. Clint Eastwood. Thank you for that pre-bid. Unfortunately, I forgot. That's my fault. I forgot to delete that because Carl Edwards is a freebie. Carl Edwards is a giveaway. That's my fault. I should have deleted Carl Edwards. And when we rolled the dice, we picked Carl Edwards. But thank you for the pre-bid. I appreciate the offer. I just had to, unfortunately, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to reject that because that was my fault. I should have deleted it because it's a freebie. It's in the giveaways now. Sorry about that. We'll go back to the auctions here. Zach, can you tag me? Yeah, let me write that down. When the giveaways start, usually we start the giveaways around uh, my time, 8:15, so 15 fast. But I will tag you. There you go. I will tag you when the giveaway is starting. No problem there. All right, we were working in the M's, and we're on Nick Sanchez. Nick Sanchez here. Here comes Nick Sanchez, and Noah Gregson is next. And take a look. Take a look at the buy it nows. Okay, we have about on the buy it nows. There's about 23 drivers left in the buy it nows. I'd love to have a good sellout again. Here's Noah Gregson. And like I said, I could do a little better on the deals when we pay for the boxes. So I'll be happy to save you guys some money. So if you know anybody that's looking at those buy it nows, nothing wrong with referring the stream to them. There you go. DH, congrats. Noah Gregson for you. Parker Chase. There's a little Parker Chase going on. And then after Parker Chase, we'll do Riley Hurst. Let's see what top three. There you go, top three. That's a good deal. How about Riley Hurst? Oh, Caldwell, I didn't see you come in. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Riley Hurst going on right now, and we'll do Rusty Wallace after that. There you go. Caldwell, thank you for that. Here's Rusty Wallace. KW started off with Rusty Wallace, and then we'll do Ryan Newman coming up. Rusty Wallace going on right now. One of my guys, Rusty Wallace, old school guy. There you go, KW. Those are yours. Hopefully, we'll get some biggies for you, Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman. We had a nice, a pretty heavy Ryan Newman last break. A jumbo patch sheet metal of Ryan Newman in the prime, and it was a yellow card in green autograph. So I appreciate that. I do like the. Sometimes you get a black autograph with a black autograph and a black background. It's hard to see the autograph. So that was a nice card, and it was really only it was out of 49. It wasn't like super rare. Still out of 49 was kind of nice. Okay, I got a Ryan Newman a week. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Ryan Newman's got a little special place in my heart. That was the first one-on-one I ever pulled, and I'll still remember it. It was a box of Prime, I think 2020. I don't remember. Okay, honestly, I really don't remember what year it was. Okay, 2000. It was a while ago, but it was my first one-on-one ever pulled. Gold vinyl, I could still picture it. Sticker, you know. Yeah, those stained glasses. I do like those stained glasses. I always like stained glass. They were nice. Here is Sam Meyer. Sam Meyer and Sammy Smith. Sammy Smith after that. Sam Meyer going on right now. We'll do Sammy Smith coming up next. There you go. Thank you. Top three. That's all you. Here's Sammy Smith. And we're just went through it alphabetical once, but we'll get back through. I see a lot of pre-bids on stuff, A's, B's, and C's. We'll get back to that. I just wanted to go alphabetically through once here. There you go, Sammy Smith. You got Spurs Up. Did I say that right? Spurs Up. There's some pretty cool names, I think. I just went with United Sports Cards because gotta go with the advertising. All right, so now the S's are done. Here about a little Tanner. Here's Tanner Gray, and then we'll do Taylor after him. Tanner Gray going on right now, and then we'll go to Taylor Gray in 10 seconds, it looks like. Everybody, thanks for being here. I appreciate enjoying the stream. There are going to be some changes in the stream. I am working on OBS. I don't know if anybody knows what that is. Open Broadcast Systems. I'm trying to learn that so I could update the stream. And right now, I don't know if I want a face camera. My wife said I have a great face for radio, so she says, "Why would you put your face on the screen?" But I see a lot of the other guys; they have their faces up there, and but I honestly, I would rather have a close up of the last big hit, like another camera right here, like maybe like just right here in the corner, a camera right here with the last big hit, so everybody could check it out until we replace it with another one. Because I got the Wall of Fame up there. The Wall of Fame is pretty nice, but I think that'd be enjoyable. See if we could try that. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, send me a message. Send me a direct message. If you say, "Oh, I like the way this check out this breaker. I like the way his setup looks." I'm all about trying new stuff, and I'm definitely just ask my wife. I could always be told what to do. There you go, Steve T. Steve T. Terry Labonte. 5 seconds left on Terry Labonte. There you go. Congrats. And how about little Todd Gilliland? Let's run Todd Gilliland right now. Katie Davis. Thank you. Here's Todd Gilliland. And then we'll do Tony Stewart after that. Katie has him right now. Does it hold up? Ah, yes, it does. Plus, that open broadcast system, I could change my voice so it won't be as nasally and tinny. I could make it sound like Barry White. I thought that was fun. I'm gonna do a break in the Barry White voice. Here's Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart going on right now. We'll do Tyler Ankrum after that. Herbivore Smells. Did I say that right? I think it's a cool name. Oh, John Racer picked that up. Let's see if it holds up. There you go. There you go, John Racer. That's all yours. And here comes Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon happening right now. Run baby. Oh, I go back to that. We're almost done here. We got Tyler Ankrum and Zane Smith, and then I'll go back to the start. But if you're stepping out, I could run that. Let me give 2 more here. We'll do Tyler Ankrum and Zane Smith. Here's Tyler Ankrum. Maybe. Tyler Ankrum going on. There we go, Tyler Ankrum. And then we'll do Zane Smith, and I'll get Bailey Curry right now after that one. So Derek's got Tyler Ankrum, 5 seconds left. There you go. And here is Zane Smith. There's Zane Smith. And we'll do Bailey Curry on deck here. AK Ninja has Zane Smith. The Ninja. Yep, thank you, Ninja. I appreciate that win. And here's Bailey Curry. We were talking about them in chat. Here comes Bailey Curry for revved up cards. There's Bailey Curry. And then let's pause from the auctions and go to the buy it nows. There you go. Revved up cards. Congrats on that. A little Bailey Curry for you. All right. How about the? Let me give a pause here. Let's go to the buy it nows. There are 20, and I saw run William Sawich. Let me run William Sawich. I can do a little better on that. Let me run that at auction. I'll go down to 15 on that to give you a little nicer deal. Okay, here go Ninja. There's William Sawich. At 15, I just like run them at his auction to give everybody a chance at that. Okay, now take a look at the buy it nows. Okay, these are, uh, oh, there you go. Ninja has them. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. There you go. And just like that, I get an offer. If you make an offer, all offers will be accepted on the buy it now. If you want me to run it as an auction, I will lower the price down. But like you never know, I cannot guarantee how that's going to go. For example, any of the why don't I do that right now? Any of the $20 drivers, I will lower that 50%. I'm going to move all the $20 drivers to $10, and I'll put them at auction. I just prefer put them at auction to give everybody a chance at it. Anything that's 20, I will lower it down to 10 at auction. Here we go. There's 10. And any twin bubble walls for 10. And I'll move them all to auction. And Clint Boyer for 10. Oop, wait, nope. Mess that up. We'll put that at 10. Any of the $20 drivers that are still available, I'll put at 10. Cole Custer at 10. If anybody wants me to run somebody, let me move them to here. Or I can run them right now. I know if you're jumping in, if you got family over or something like that, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'd be getting yelled at. Okay, let me give you a second here. Let me run that at Boyer. Let me run Boyer here at auction. Here is Clint Boyer. The chat called that out. Let me get to that. There you go. I'm going to start the auction right now. There you go. There's Clint Boyer for 10. And while that's going on, I'm going to lower any $20 driver to $10. There you go. Who's got that? Clint Beastwood. That's a great name. There you go. That's all yours. At Kent's for 10. And Richard Childress for 10. And then we'll do Sage Crown for 10. And all right, so that would leave 9 drivers left. Okay, so I let everybody take a look at that. Remember, I got just a fun thing I put in there. We're not gonna hold that in, but if anybody's interested in that, okay. I found when I was cleaning, I found one box of 2026 National Treasure. Okay, so what I did is I put up 9 spots, and by my count, if I remember right, there were 8 cards in the 2023 plus the white sparkle. So that's 9 different things. You could pick a card or the white sparkle. So when that sells out, the 9 people in that break, we're just going to do a random draw, and whoever gets picked first gets the first pick of the cards. And the next person gets whatever's left. The next person gets whatever left. You could pick a card or the sparkle if you want. Okay, I figured that would kind of be fun. So 8 drivers left. Take a look at those. Okay, and let's go to the auctions. Let's run through them one more time. And while we're running through these, now remember, only the ones that have pre-bids on it. But I will say, okay, let me try to save people a little money here. Okay, let me go through. There's 14 that have pre-bids on it. Okay, even though you have a pre-bid on it, okay, I'm going to save you a little money here. Even if there is a pre-bid on it, I'm going to lower any of the $5 drivers to $1. I see a few that still have pre-bids, but that's okay. I'm going to save you a little money here. And don't worry, I won't add any shipping But like I said, if we get to the certain price, if we pay for the boxes, which we have, I appreciate that, chat. Thank you for doing that. I'm gonna move all the $1, all the $5 drivers to $1, even if they have a pre-bid on them. Okay, and then we're gonna run. You can get all your bids on it. Any driver that's still $5 will be now $1. And I capped the shipping at $5. So don't worry, it won't add any extra shipping to your cost. Anything over $5, I'll take care of that. So any driver that is $5, I'm going to put at $1. There you go. Just to save people a little money. Even if you bid on it, even if there's a pre-bid on it, I know you would have paid 5, but paying 1 is always better. So give me a second on that. And then I'm going to start the giveaways while we go through the pre-bids. Remember, I'll only run the ones that have pre-bids on it. Let's see. I think I got them. Oh no, Harry Gant for 5. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll take care of after 5. What I'll send them in is bubble mailers. You always get them in bubble mailers, and unless you buy like 70 drivers, then I'll put it in a box. If it doesn't fit in a bubble mailer, you get a box, and you might get some special things in the box. You never know what extras come. I just got to fill the box up. You never know what I fill the box up with, right, T Cook? Sometimes you can fill the box up with fun stuff. Once I know what you collect or what you drink. Here we go. We got Ken Schrader. Who else? Cal Petty for $1. Should I run? Yeah, let me do that. I can run that for you if you're stepping one. Let me find him. Okay, in the buy it now. Here's his. And I'll do a little better on that. Let me drop him down to 20. Okay, here comes Martin Truex at auction. Martin Truex. Yeah, I hate to drink alone, and I might have to get a refill before we start. I might need a little. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I run Clint Boyer? I thought I did Martin Truex. Wait. Okay, hold on. Did I run? Oh, let me. Sorry. I've been drinking. Okay, well, sorry. I didn't run it. My fault. Here, I'm going to run Martin Truex. Start the auction right now. There you go. There's Martin Truex. Sorry. I thought I did. Martin Truex going on right now. A Miller Lite, yeah. When you're at your friend's house, I found like now I prefer the spirits. I mean, yeah, if you're by buddies, you're gonna drink a beer with them and stuff like that. But I actually prefer. I don't. I like it if we go out on. My wife hates it when I order like a fruity drink. Can I have some? A Polynesian. She they always bring like she'll order like a scotch, and I'm like, oh boy, those mai tais look good. Can I have an umbrella? And they'll always give her the umbrella and give me the scotch or something like that. It's pretty funny. I like a fruity drink. I think those are fun when we go. I mean, we don't go world travelers very much, but I would like to consider myself a world traveler. When we go there, it's fun at those. I gotta. There we go. A little bourbon. Bourbon's always nice. What's the last one? This may not Steve Gervin. Somebody said I sound like that guy from Seinfeld. Here's Sheldon Creed for $1. Sorry, moving everything to $1 here. All right, anything that was $5 is now $1, I believe. Oh, here, how about Rick Hendricks for $1? There's a feast or famine buying Rick Hendricks for $1, would have been nice. All right, I think I did it. Anything that was $5 is now at $1. And like I said, I'll only run the ones that have auctions on them. And what I'll also do, okay, let's see. Oh, let's just change everything. Here we go. Since we, like I said, once we reach a certain price, is there any, I'm going to do the ones, there's one, two, there's 6 drivers left. Okay, Bradley K, Bradley K, I'll do half. I'll put him at auction. Bradley K for 15. There's Brad K. Christopher Bell for 15. I'll move all the ones that are in the buy it now. I don't think anybody else asked for those. I'll do Denny Hamlin for 25. I'm going to lower all those down, but I'm putting them as auctions. Denny Hamlin for 25. Eric Jones for 15. We don't want to. Here's Kurt Busch for 15. Did Matt Kenseth sell already? Let me check them out. Because everything's at auction now. Ty Gibbs for 15. I put everything in auction, and my man Tyler Reddick for 25. I put everything at auction, so all you gotta do is do a pre-bid on any driver you want, and everybody's in auction now. Okay, so Matt Kenseth, let's check him out. I can run that right now for you. Here's Matt Kenseth. It's at 10. It's at 10 NASCAR. I can run everything's in auction, and here's Matt Kenseth for 10. And all I gotta do is put a pre-bid on stuff, then I'll know to run it. But since you were talking about it, if that's what do you think? $10? The Ninja has them for 10. Remember, it's not sudden death. It resets at the end. Actually, let's run the rest just to see what's inside the cards. Let me run the rest. I'm going to run every other NASCAR. Thank you for that. I'm going to run all the other ones at sudden death. So then it'll go a little faster here. And I'll only run the ones that have pre-bids on. Okay, so let me change that. And let's do the giveaways. Let's run the giveaways. Let me tag Zach. Zach wanted a tag. Let me tag him. There we go. Giveaways are starting. There you go. Giveaways are starting. Okay, so let me start the first giveaway. The first buyer appreciation giveaway is Christian Eckes. You were here. You saw the dice roll. If you purchase anything in the break, and I'm starting all the auctions, and they will all now be sudden death. So they'll start at $1 and 15 seconds. We'll just keep rolling them out, and let's get through those. So no resetting. And there we go. 1 second, 2 seconds. There's the dinger. Okay. Congrats. Next one. Alan Quickie. We'll go quick. We'll go Cole Wiki. Clint Beastwood. There you go. Don't forget to click on the buyer appreciation. We're going through them all. Andre Perez de Lara. We'll just keep going through them alphabetically. And we'll keep running through them. Here's Andres Perez. And remember, they're all sudden death now. Thank you, Steve T, for picking that one up. Here's Andre Perez de Lara. And then we'll do Anthony Alfredo after that. We'll just run through them all. And there you go, T Cook. Thank you. Here's Anthony Alfredo. Here's where the values kick in. You get somebody for $1 and the 1-of-1 shows up. I will say we're at 3 1-of-1s in a row now. The last 3 NASCAR breaks, we've had a 1-of-1. And here's a little advertising. The last the Dunros break. In the Dunros break, we had a 1-of-1. So that was kind of lucky. So I don't want to say it's all me, but it is. It's all me. Here is Arc Amarola. Arc Amarola started off at 10. There we go. And let's see if it holds up. I think, I tagged him. I don't know if he's back yet. I didn't see him come in, but I still I don't trust who comes in the chat and who exits the chat. That's always, you never know. Yeah, thank you, Katie Davis. Thank you for tagging him. Maybe he stepped away from his phone for a second. There's KW has Austin Hill. Giveaways are going on. We still got 2.5 minutes left. Don't forget, if you bought anything in the break, there you go, KW. Austin Hill's yours. How about Austin Dillon? Let's go with Austin Dillon right now. There you go. There you go. Don't forget to click on the buyer appreciation. Remember, you got to be here, though. That's one of those things that you got to be in the stream to receive it. So if you step out, don't forget to come back in 2 minutes. There you go, D Hill. That one's yours. Bill Elliott. Here comes Bill Elliott coming up. There's Bill Elliott. And then we'll do Bobby Ellison after Bill Elliott. And we're just going through alphabetically, only the pre-bid ones. Don't forget to be here. And you got 1.5 minutes on the first one, Christian Eckes. And how about, why didn't that start? Bill Elliott. There you go. Thank you for starting that off, Brandon. And then Bill Elliott happening right now. Remember, they're all sudden death now. We'll just go through them quick. The old fart's here. Welcome. I didn't see you come in. See, it's hard to follow the chat. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Here's Bobby Ellison. Bobby Ellison, and then we'll do Brad K after Bobby Ellison. And remember, $1 driver doesn't add any more to the shipping. Shipping's capped at $5. So no matter how many drivers you have, you only pay $5 for shipping. Taxes, I can't do anything about that. It depends on where you're at and what state you're at and stuff like that. But here's Brad K. Owens Dan. There you go. Bradley K. And 30 seconds left on the first giveaway. Gerald24, thank you for following. I appreciate that. If anybody's watching on YouTube, hit that follow. If you're watching on Facebook, please follow. I did not know that was a thing. But like I said, I was talking to some of the bigger companies today, trying to put my name in. Of course, I got to put on the list. Oh, everybody's got to put your name on the list. So about doing breaks on eBay and doing breaks on Fanatics. There we go. Hold on. Giveaways going to the NASCARs. Congrats. There's a free Christian Eckes for you. Hopefully we'll grab some fire Christian Eckes. And here comes giveaway number 2. Little Swervin' Irvin. Ernie Irvine, giveaway number 2. Have a free click on that. And we're just going through the auctions. How about Brendan Poole? Brendan Poole happening. There's the $1. See, take a chance. Is the third eye blind? Missing that one. Not sure. Give me some content there. Brett Moffitt happening now. And then the old fart has Brett Moffitt. There you go, $2. Hey. Let's go Bubba Wallace. There's Bubba Wallace happening. Thank you for the pre-bid there. And after Bubba Wallace, we'll do Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith up next. There's Bubba Wallace. Thank you, KW. That is yours. Chandler Smith is happening now. And after Chandler Smith, it looks like Christian Rose. D Hill's got Chandler Smith. Remember, they're all sudden death now at the end, and still 3 minutes on Ernie Irvine. Hopefully, that'll be a nice one for you. There you go, Ninja. That one's yours. Christian Rose. Christian Rose. After Christian Rose, we'll do Christopher Bell. And I had a lot of some good discussion here. Remember what we were talking about earlier, about an hour ago, is the 2025 Dunruss first off the line is going to be running on. Here's Christopher Bell. Is going to be running on Tuesday. If you weren't here for that, check out Panini America. I think the boxes start at $250, which if you feel that's good value, that's up to you. I don't. My opinion is, I haven't looked at that. There's two green parallels, green swirls they call them. I think. There you go, Steve T. Christopher Bell is yours. Here's Cole Custer. The green swirls. There's autograph out of 5 and a parallel green out of 7. That's what they're saying in the first off the lines for Dunruss. What's it worth? The Dunruss base, the retail price for the regular boxes are $90. Okay, so there's all the information I have, and so I'll leave it up to you. I'm going to follow it. I'll see. I haven't really done a search for the price. What would be worth it? We'll have to see. Here's Corey LaJoie going on next, and we'll do Dale Inman after that. And so that pretty much for me makes it guarantee that Donruss is coming out on July 2nd. Okay. And I won't be doing any breaks on July 2nd. I'll be taking the Boy Scouts camping. I'm coming back Friday on 4th of July. So I'll be doing a break on the 4th of July. So if you haven't been, making merry a little too much on the 4th of July, I'll try to do it earlier at 7. So I'll give you time for the fireworks after. So we'll do a full case of Donruss. So that's posted already. But I just talked. T. Cook said Cardsmith Breaks has the checklist. I did not find it on Panini, but it has the checklist. Here's Dale Inman. After Dale Inman, we'll do Dale Jarrett. Card Breaks has the checklist. So I'm going to update my break with the drivers in it. So look for that next week. And check out the drivers. And then I'm going to put a link if you find my advertisement on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or wherever. Click on the link. That helps me, or Whatnot. It helps me tell Whatnot that I am a valuable member of their community. That I am bringing in people for it. So if you click on that link, that just helps. It doesn't cost you anything. There's Dale Jarrett happening now. After Dale Jarrett, we'll do Darrell Waltrip. And wait. Before we do Darrell Waltrip, last giveaway. Here we go. Good luck. It's going to Gerald 24. Thank you. Congrats. Thanks for buying. That's a buyer appreciation giveaway. There you go. Gerald, thanks for being there. Thanks for picking up something. And I'm sorry, here's Darrell Waltrip. There's Darrell Waltrip happening here. And we got one more giveaway. One more giveaway here. Darrell Waltrip going on right now. Caldwell's got him. Thank you. And we're at about 25 drivers left, it says. Here's Davey Allison. After Davey Allison, we'll do Denny Hamlin. And let me run the other giveaway. Davey Allison is going to Steve T. Okay. There you go. Joey Coldcuts, again, one of my favorite names. Joey Coldcuts is, I'm not going to cross him, that's for sure. He says it's last year's checklist. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I've not. Hey, a checklist. Although I do know I did not see a checklist on Panini America. Let me run another giveaway. Here is another Carl Edwards. Remember, Carl Edwards is our third buyer appreciation right there. And here comes Denny Hamlin. Let's run Denny Hamlin happening. There's Denny Hamlin starting right now. After Denny Hamlin, we'll do Eric Jones. There, yeah, don't forget, everybody click on that. Now, if let's say someone else wins, Carl Edwards, there's always trades. Trades will work. You just both, when both parties, just let me know, both parties who, if you made a trade, I'd be happy to send you the correct drivers. After Eric Jones, how about a little Harry Gant? There you go, Harry Gant. We're going to run Harry Gant right now. Harry Gant going on. After Harry Gant, it looks like Jesse Love. Harry Gant, one of my best signatures, one of my favorite signatures. You guys know I'm an autograph snob. I don't like when the rookies sign it, have bad signings. Harry Gant has a great autograph. Ah, there you go. On a mini helmet. Oh wow. I'd like to see it. Katie, if you could send a picture, I'd love to see that. That's nice. Was it like? Did you get it in a like a sale? Let's see. I'm trying to think of which products had those kind of things in there. There's Josh Williams. Thank you, Caldwell, for that. Yeah, send me a picture. I'd love to see it. Here is Jesse Love. Jesse Love going on, and then we'll do Justin Haley after that. Here comes Justin Haley. Thank you, Steve T. Here is Justin Haley. 2 minutes left. Oh yeah, I would have loved. That would have been great. I would love to get that. That's a nice pickup. Yeah, I don't do much garage sailing, to be honest with you. I just don't have the time. But now that I am semi-retired, okay. Oh, Westside pulled a Jesse Love, White Sparkle. I don't want. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to. I'm going to. Last break. This was my first. Here we go. There is. We pulled that. I should get a better top loader for this. We pulled that in. That was the first. That was my first autograph. We must broke 15 cases of National Treasure, and we did get that. And I'm gonna put that right here with the giveaways. That's not a giveaway though. We did. No one picked up Kevin Harvick. So I did have the story is here is Ken Schrader going on. No one picked up Kevin Harvick, and I don't like holding up the brake, for making people buy it. I start the brake, and then those are my drivers. And I had when I first started braking, like early 2017. The I had a guy. Some of you guys may know him, Carl. He always bought Kevin Harvick, and I haven't talked to him in a couple years. But I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, I got this Kevin Harvick. I know you collect Kevin Harvick. I just for loyalty, I just want to give him a chance. But I know there's others around here that do enjoy Kevin Harvick, so I might put that up for auction. There you go, T Cook. Don't forget, we got a giveaway going on right now. We'll keep going through the giveaways here. Matt DiBenetto for $1 here. So I wanted to give him a chance at that. And honestly, I don't even know how to price it out. I have no idea. Okay. I didn't even look at comps yet. Like, how do you find a comp? What's a comp? There you go. D Hill. D Hill's got that one. Let's. We got 10 seconds left. Let's wait on this. Okay, wait on this. Here we go. Carl Edwards. Don't forget the last chance. Click on it. Click on it. If you purchase something. All right. Good luck. It's going to D Hill. D Hill. There you go. Congrats. Congrats, D Hill. I think KW is a little interested in that if you want to make a trade. All right. We need another giveaway. Who is? Here we go. Kurt Busch. Give me a second here. There's no one bid on Kurt Busch. So Kurt Busch is now a giveaway. Just for everyone. Okay. Everyone. Well, how about follower giveaway? Let's do a follower. I'm supposed to have followers. Here's a follower giveaway. Is Kurt Busch. We're going to start it right now. We got to keep going with the giveaways as we're finishing up. Here's Kurt Busch, a free Kurt Busch. That was the highest price in there. Okay. There we go. There's Kurt Busch giveaway. It's for just people who are following me. Because we got to keep going and we got to have giveaways to the rest of it. And we were working on Jake Drew. Here's Jake Drew. Herbivores smell. And there go for $1. Hey, that's might as well take a chance at it. Here's another one, Parker Retzlaff. Oops, that didn't go. Here's Parker Retzlaff. Let's see, and then we'll do Rick Hendricks. Rick Hendricks next. So another giveaway going on right now, a follower giveaway. And there you go. The old fart got that one. Here's Rick Hendricks. And afterwards, we'll do Sage Crown after Rick Hendricks. And remember, there's no extra shipping on it. I capped everything at. Here's Sage. A nice rookie card here. We'll see what happens there. There's Sage Crown. And it's sudden death. Everything's sudden death. And then we'll do Sheldon Creed after this one while we're in the S's. There you go. B Beans. And don't forget, a follower giveaway going on. Anybody who's following. Here is Sheldon Creed. Anybody who's following, it's not even a buyer appreciation one. It's just a follower one. Anybody who's following gets a chance. There you go, Mark. Mark has Sheldon Creed with 4 seconds left. There you go. Thank you. Here's Thad Moffitt. And then we'll start opening up the boxes here after this. Thad Moffitt happening right now. Triant. How'd I do? Triant got him right now. 5 seconds left. Thad Moffitt going on. And then Tim Richmond. All right. How we got? I'm going to anybody left in. Give me a second. I'm going to move everybody else to $1. Brittany Z's $1. J Max $1. Anybody left is going to be $1. Oh, Richard Childress should have been $1. Anybody left $1. Ty Gibbs $1. And Tyler Reddick. There you go. Here's a pre-bid Tyler Reddick for $1. Okay. And while we got 2 minutes left on Kurt Busch for a freebie, free follower giveaway, let's run them all. So I got Ward Burton. Here's Ward Burton happening for $1. Everybody else $1. I'll run them all once, and if nobody gets them, nobody gets them. Here's Ward Burton. We'll run them all once. So hang out here, and then we'll start opening up the boxes. There you go. All right, Brittany Z for $1. We'll just run the rest of them at $1. And we'll do J Mac after this one. Everybody else $1. It's sudden death, so whatever happens in the last 10 seconds, last 5 seconds, we'll let the computer decide. Brittany Z goes for 5 to Katie Davis. Congrats, Katie. Here is J Mac. J Mac for $1. And then we'll do Richard Childress. And they're all sudden death. And 30 seconds left on Kurt Busch. Don't forget to click on that one. Kurt Busch follower giveaway. Caldwell, that's all yours for J Mac. And can we get Richard Childress in here? All right, hold on. Let's wait to see who's getting the Kurt Busch. Since nobody bid on them, let's give it away free. And it's going to a follower giveaway. Let's see. Good luck, everybody. Rolling, spinning. Going to. Oh, D Hill. D Hill, we're going to Vegas. D Hill, lucky man tonight. Congrats. Let's see if that fires up the chat. Congrats, D Hill. All right, back to Richard Childress. For $1. Three more at Richard Childress, Tommy Joe, Ty Gibbs, and Tyler Reddick. We'll finish off with Tyler Reddick for $1. And then, again, thank you, everybody. A nice full break. Those are the fun ones. And it's all sudden death. So get your bids in. Here's Tommy Joe Martin for $1. And as always, like I said, everything goes to $1. Once we pay for the boxes, the rest is gravy, and might as well give you a deal on it. Who's got that one? John Racer. Thank you, John Racer. Hopefully we'll get some fire for you. Ty Gibbs for $1. And 15 seconds, all sudden death. All sudden death here. There's Ty Gibbs. And 5 seconds left. Oh, there you go, Ninja. That is yours. And last one of the break, Tyler Reddick for $1. My man Tyler Reddick. There's a nice deal for you. And let's start the break. Tyler Reddick, 5 seconds left. The Beans got him right now. And who comes in at the end? It's Dale. Congrats, Dale. That is all yours. Congratulations on a little Tyler Reddick. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for selling out. I appreciate that. Give me 1 second. I got to make sure I have. Well, first of all, I got to go drain the main vein, and I'm gonna get a refill. I'm gonna get a restock on this one. If anybody wants to join me, have a glass. Be right back. All right, we are ready to go. Cheers, everybody. Made the last one a little strong, so I was kind of need that. Kind of being a little nicer. Got to be able to sort your cards tomorrow morning. All right, let's see. Let's start with now. We've been doing for a couple more. I know it's a nice. I'm a Captain Morgan guy. That's my go-to. You know, when I'm just relaxing. I'm a little Captain Morgan. Now, if you noticed, the house is kind of quiet because my wife, who is a wonderful person, has taken the boys and then three or four of the neighbor boys to the movies with some of the wives. Okay, so it is very relaxing here. But they will be coming back soon. I forgot they're seeing the how to train your dragon, the live show. How to train your dragon. Good call, Owens. All right. Good luck, everybody. As always, we just go 3 packs at a time. I got the check. Got the penny sleeves. Got the top loaders. We are all ready to go. Good luck, and let's see. Now, remember, we had 3 breaks in a row with a 101. Let's try to continue that. And look for next week. I didn't post any new breaks because I wanted to see what I have. So probably we'll do. I know I got more National Treasure. Only maybe 1 box, maybe 2 boxes of Prime. I don't have any Select, so maybe we'll do 1, 2, 2. Maybe we'll do one more, just one more uh, before the Donruss comes out. All right, good luck. Here we go. Here's our first start. And something's turned around already. Joey Logano and Martin Truex is the grandstands. Here is our first color of Ty Gibbs. There you go. There's Ty Gibbs, maroon out of 125. But right behind it is Justin Allgaier. There is a trackside auto. Take a look. Very nice. Give me a second here. Let's. I want to. It's a blue. A blue. There's our first autograph of the night. It is numbered out of 99. Oh, how about a bookend? 99 out of 99. There you go. Let's put that right there. I don't know if that's going to make the Wall of Fame. I'm going to turn off the overhead lights. Don't like that glare. You know, I'm a little ADD. I don't like the lighting. I don't like the spotlight. And then the pit road of Christopher Bell to finish that off. I wonder if these are going to be, anybody know? Are these going to be in the 2025? We have Kurt Busch, grandstand of KK. And oh, here comes another one. Maybe two autographs in a row. Bill Elliott purple and Josh Berry. Our second autograph. I'm going to be ambitious. I'm going to get a bunch of penny sleeves ready to go. There you go. Our second autograph, a little Josh Berry there. That is. Let me show you again. We just had 2 autographs so far in our first 2 packs of Select. We had, there's our 2, Justin Allgaier and Josh Berry, the Jays. Congrats. First 2 packs and 2 autographs so far. The first 2 packs, no Blaney yet. I'm sure it's coming. Michael Waltrip on the track side. We got Connor Mosack and John Hunter, our first free John Hunter. And how about a little Kyle Busch? A little Kyle Busch maroon. Out of, I thought it was door number. Nope. It was 18 out of 125. And then Ryan Preece, American Pride. Oh, one more. Austin Dillon on the track side. No, pit road, I'm sorry. There's a pit road there. All right, let's go another 3. We'll go a little faster here. Another 3. We're looking at Tony Stewart and Carson Hocevar. Here comes a tie-dye. Oh, all right, that's going on the Wall of Fame. Who had Chase Elliott? Tie-dye high number. That's the Pit Road, the trackside, I'm sorry, the trackside, 11 out of 25. That's a nice one. That's kind of on your rare side. 11 out of 25, but also the high number cards. There's only 2 per box, and we got an 11 out of 25. That's definitely going on the Wall of Fame up there. We're putting that right there. Congrats. Let me give a shout out who had Chase Elliott. That's going to Jen Pole. Hey, Jen Pole. I don't know if she's here today. I didn't see her today. But yeah, there you go. That one's yours. Congrats. Nice little Chase Elliott. And then William Byron Sights of Victory. These are a little more on the rare side of the inserts. Still, we got a lot of stuff coming up here. Chase Briscoe. We got Jake Garcia. And Corey LaJoie. Here is a green. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Katie. A green Jake Garcia. These are out of 75. Now, if you're new here, anything under 100, I'll put in a top loader for you. Okay. And off camera, we don't want to watch me penny sleeve everything. I'll penny sleeve off camera. And here is our Sparks. One color, a little William Byron. William Byron patch. Followed by Brad K. Kyle Busch and Ross Chastain on the grandstands. Here's a tricolor. Brendan Jones. And Fuego, more William Byron love right there. And one more. How about a Ryan Blaney? All right, well, there you go. So far, 2 autographs, Justin Allgaier and Josh Berry. But our low number, and a pretty nice low number, is the trackside Chase Elliott. That's not too shabby right there. All right, let's go with the second half of the box. Hopefully some big color coming in. Now, according to Panini, we did get our 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia, but you never know. You never know. All right, good luck. Good luck. Let's go Mark Martin, followed by Alex Bowman. We have a Prizm, the silver Bubba Wallace. Ross Chastain, American Pride. There's Daniel Suarez. Tyler Reddick and Anthony Alfredo. And how about another silver Jake Garcia? And Fuego, Ricky Stenhouse. It's Ricky the Dragon Stenhouse for all you WWE fans out there. Justin Ailey, followed by Kaz Gralla, and Brendan Jones. All right, here comes some color. There is Connor Mosack. Okay, the Carolina Blue, those are out of 199. And how about a more Chase Elliott love? How about a blue and Fuego? The Chase Elliott parallel inserts are happening. A blue and Fuego, those are out of 49. This is 36 out of 49. Congrats. More Chase Elliott love. Some nice ones. Terry Labonte. More color coming up. Is that, oh, I thought it was a gold card, but that's the contest that didn't come out, the 2024 contest that didn't come out in 2024. I might be a little bitter about that. Daniel Dye. Red. There is SVG. Shane Van Ginsberg on the Sensations. And okay, here's a high number. This is the trackside Christian Eckes, a free Christian Eckes trackside, I point out. Darrell Waltrip, old school Darrell Waltrip. Sammy Smith, more blue out of 199. Tyler Ankrum. And how about a Sensations Noah Gregson? Austin Cedric Select. That's the Pit Road. Last pack looking like Parker Retzlaff and Christian Rose. We got Anthony Alfredo, on the tricolor. Another Josh Berry American Pride. And how about a high number? The Pit Road Riley Hurst. Oh, sorry, Trackside. I keep getting those backwards. Trackside Riley Hurst. And there's our first box select. Very nice. Some Chase Elliott love. Here's why I like select. I mean, these are the inserts and parallels, and that's the base. It's not exactly 50-50 according to my count, but there's a lot more parallel inserts in select than there is in Prizm. So I prefer select this year. Select is and select is coming out if you have not heard. Select is also, well, Donruss hasn't been released yet, but they say Select 2025 Select is coming out on August 8th, is what the talk is. So hopefully it does come out on August 8th, and I will be ready to go for that. I ordered a bunch of cases because I like Select. All right, let's do 3 at a time. We'll go for the Prizm. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. We're looking at Richard Petty, and again, just a lot of base. That's my only, maybe one less base card. You've heard me say that before. One less base card, one more parallel or insert. They got rid of the stained glass prisms. They got rid of the American flag prisms. A lot of those special parallels, the kind of a little more on the rare side parallels or inserts. I love those. Okay, I love those. But they got rid of all those. They should have put a little more in there. That was my opinion. How about Matt Kenseth? There's Matt Kenseth. A nice purple. Yeah, there you go. It is number 68. 68 out of 99. See, what I would like to do, I don't know if I could fit it all on the screen, but I'd like a little box down here that I'm going to put the the last hit, the last big hit that we, penny sleeved and top loaded. I just think that'd be nice to just have it up there as we keep going, and then we'll put it on the wall of fame. Eric Jones, let's see if I can pull that off in my programming skills. There's Jeff Gordon, groovy Jeff Gordon. Go through the base, just get him on camera. Looks like a checkered flag. Now in Donruss, it says checkered flags are 101. This one is a little William Byron checkered flag. These are out of 75. We're looking at another bookend, 75 out of 75. I like those. But notice I'm covering it up because right behind it is a little Matt Mills. Here's a little on the rare side. Let's take a look at this one. Who had Matt Mills? Is that a dollar driver? Hold on here. Give me a second. On a nice top loader for Matt Mills, numbered 3 out of 5. That's not a 101, but that's still pretty nice. Let me give Matt Mills and Matt Mills, John Racer. Where's John? There you go. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. John Racer, a 2. What do we say? 3. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. That's a nice parallel there. Very nice. Congrats on that. That's going on the wall. Way to pick up a $5 card. That's worth your admission price on that one. Oh, that deserves a drink. Let's keep going. How about Chase Briscoe, National Pride? And we have, here we go. All right, the Pulsar, Rusty Wallace, out of 399, 375 out of 399. Alan Klowicki on the silver, and a blue Rusty Wallace, pot of gold. Do you remember these are out of 49? That's some nice color. My favorite pot of gold is the gold pot of gold, out of 10. We pulled a few of those. The Jimmy Johnson gold pot of gold was a very beautiful card. I remember we pulled that. All right, let's see what we got. Next 3. Oh, very nice. PSA 10, very good. Yeah, I do like the pot of gold. Those are nice. I have put a little. It's not bad to collect the base set. Have I seen? We have not. The best was out of 10. Okay. Oh, more Josh Berry. More Josh Berry here. Hold on. Another Josh Berry autograph, red this time. It is 92 out of 99, red. Oh, we're going to put the Sunny D. We're going to put both Sunny D Josh Berries right there. Sorry, hit the camera. There you go. And a red Mark Martin. Is he holding up Viagra? No, that's a Gatorade. And there's Thad Moffitt, blue. Oh, look at that, making things happen. It's all happened on United Sports Cards. Ryan Preece. Get the base. All right, how about a Pulsar Christian Eckes? A free Christian Eckes. And how about Darrell Waltrip? A nice silver and a Victory Lane Jeff Gordon. In that stack. And more Chase Elliott. More Chase Elliott love. A red Chase Elliott. Number 164. These are out of 299. The blue Christian Eckes. Wow. These are hitting. Christian Eckes blue. And how about Mr. Beast? Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick on that. On a groovy hit. All right, still halfway through the Prizm. And like I said, we'll have maybe one more break next week. Maybe Wednesday. I like doing the Wednesday day breaks. Maybe one more break next week. Then I'm taking the Boy Scouts camping. And unfortunately, it is during the release of Donruss. So my first Donruss break will be 4th of July. So if you're around, please join. We'll do a case break. The way we set it up is I do 2 half cases. The same stream, so the shipping is still only $5. We'll do 2 half cases. And I always do, if you buy a driver, if you want it in the second half of the case, I give you the same price on that. That's just all good. All right, Austin Cindric is the Pulsar, and well, it is not a Josh Berry. How about a Brett Holmes? Hey, Matlock, thank you for the raid. I appreciate joining in. We're just on box number 2. It's a Prizm. Just doing a little mixer here. Everybody, thank you so much. And we just pulled a Brett Holmes auto. This is numbered 57 out of 99. So we got 2 sensational signatures there. And the Select had 2 other autos also. How about Kevin Harvick? Let's see what else. We got one more auto coming up. And according to the theory, it should be a good auto. No offense, Josh Berry and Brett Holmes. It should be a good auto here. Here's Sammy Smith. Yeah, there you go. And Nick Sanchez. That's a silver Nick Sanchez and a groovy Bubba Wallace. All right, last 3-pack. We have a Pulsar Tony B. That one's number 3 out of 399. And Jeff Gordon, a blue Jeff Gordon out of 199. Still haven't seen a door number yet. 68 out of 199. And there's Dale, National Pride. Yeah, like the 2023 Prizms, see how they had a bunch of extra parallels. I'm sorry, a bunch of extra inserts, like the American flag. They had the stained glass. I love the stained glass. They had a bunch of them. The it wasn't whitewash. It was whiteout or blackout, and they didn't have any of that this year. So I think the price around 100 is fine. All right, last pack of our Prizm. Then we'll go to the Prime next. We have Chandler Smith, a red Chandler Smith, more Justin Allgaier on the silver, and more Jimmy Johnson, little JJ on the pot of gold. All right, how about Ty Dillon? Here comes the autograph. Eric Jones, okay. Not too bad. Kind of a bunch of mediums. Eric Jones and Josh Berry. All red, though. All out of 99. This is 93. This is 93 out of 99. All red. Put that right there, but they're not going to make the Wall of Fame yet. There's Bill Elliott. We're kind of picky on what goes on the Wall of Fame. All right, little last pack magic here. Let's see what we have for the Prizm. We have a red Elaine Riggs, a silver Carson Koffel, and how about Chris Buescher on the groovy at the end. All right, well, there was our Prizm. Let's go to Prime next. Clean up the stack. See, I mean, there's just a lot of base in that. I would have appreciated, and I don't want to beat the dead horse, but it does. I would like a little better on those Prizms. Like I said, the first off the line Prizm should have been, the regular. Those first off the line Prizms were great. All right, kind of average size, average thickness. We got. Let me get my no peeking pads. All right, good luck. How about a Prizm? Let's see what we got here. No looking. All right, we're starting with the base of, what was it? William Byron. William Byron, green. This is out of 49. Number 13. 13 out of 49. The trackside collection. And let's see what the memorabilia is. How about, the Dinger. That's a 3-color patch. The thicker ones for these. The sheet metal. Sheet metal 8 out of 20. Oh, come on. Let's go. There it is. 8 out of 25. I like the 3-color. That's not too bad. NTS, not too shabby. Take a look. I think that's, let me check. AJ, who had the Dinger for $5. That's not too bad. Let's see what next patch. Next patch is Tricolor Austin Cedric, the A's. This is 87. 3-color. I wonder if it's all the same patch or it's 3 different patches. We're gonna test that out on not on your card, of course, but we'll test it out on a tri patch I have laid around. There you go. And one more memorabilia is, I like these. How about a little Jimmy Johnson? The names, 10 out of 99. So not super rare, but still I like the name patches. I think that's a nice thing that they did in Prime. Yeah, I think those are nice. I do like when and then they have the nicknames also. They have the regular names and then the nicknames. I think those are nice patches. Nice bold card. I like that. Not super rare. I mean, they do have those super rare. All right, here comes the autographs. Our first one is on card. See, this is why you get the Ward Burton. Take a chance. How about an on card autograph of Ward Burton? There you go. Way to pick up. Let's see. That's one of the last cards sold. Ward Burton. $2 Chuck for T Cook. There you go, T Cook. That's all you. More autograph stuff. We're looking on card of Chase Briscoe out of 99. I'm gonna grade his autograph. What do you think? C? A little C. This is 12 out of 99. And last autograph here of, a little jumbo Brad K. Signature swatch, 47. Okay, a big jumbo patch here. 47 out of 49. Pretty. There you go. Who had Brad K? Let's try it. I don't want to squeeze. Nope. Give me a second. I'm going to go get a bigger top loader. I usually have the 130s and 100s right here, but I have the bigger ones out over here. Probably 188. Let's do a little 180 top loader. I'm going to take care of that card for you. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice fit. All right, what do you think? Like I said, is the patch? The patch is in there already. He may need to change color pens. If the patch isn't in there, then he doesn't know. But you see a blue patch, I want you to get a white pen or something. All right, there we go. I like those jumbo patches, so we're going to put that right there on the wall. Oops. I should have made my desk a little bit shorter, or my arms a little longer. All right, there we go. There was our, let me clean up a touch. There was our Prizm and our Prime. And how about a Select? We'll finish with National Treasure up there. Yeah, like I said, if you see you're signing on a blue patch, get a silver marker or something. I have a bunch of markers right there. I have a bunch of markers here. I can get you some. There's a bunch of Sharpies here. They come in packs. I got tons of different colors. Just grab a different Sharpie. All right, let us. I was like, let me count here. 1, 2, 6. There we go. I thought we had an extra pack. I was all excited. All right. Good luck. Here is our second box of Select. Remember, we've been doing it for a month now. 4 Prime, Select, Prizm, and National Treasure. And as we toss an extra box in each group. All right. Good luck. Let us go through the half box of Select right now. Ooh, that was a bad rip. There you go. One more. Do 6 and 6. All right. Let's see what we got. Good luck, everybody. Should we cheat a little? There's some color happening here. Zane Smith and Jesse Love. Here's a tricolor, Dale Earnhardt tricolor. And Ryan Preece on the American Pride. And okay, how about a high number? Hey, David, thank you for the follow. Greg Biffle. I like the trackside. Number 208. There's a 2 per box, so that's a tough collection. Christopher Bell. And there's Daniel Suarez. All right, how about a red Daniel Dye? But everybody's looking at our purple Ryan Newman. A Ryan Newman auto. There you go. And again, I'm giving him a B+, A-. That's a nice signature. Purple's out of 35. Yeah, 18. 18 out of 35. I'd say that's a tough. If you're doing the rainbow, the purples are tough ones. I don't know if that makes the top wall, but we'll put that right there. And then there's Matt Kenseth. Hey, 4 gold medals, welcome. Thanks for being here. Let's see what else is showing up. We got Michael Waltrip and Justin Haley. We got Alan Kolwicki on, this is a silver, a Prizm. And how about a little Lawless Alan Red on the parallel? I think the cards have been sitting for a while. It's kind of like I got a bow for all you people doing woodworking. That is not a good board to pick. It is out of 99, 66 out of 99. And then how about Chase Elliott on the pit road? Terry Labonte and Austin Dillon. Here's a white. Okay, how about a white Kurt Busch? Those are out of 99, if I remember right. This is 53 out of 99. And how about Bobby Labonte? A nice old school autograph. Bobby Labonte, more purple, more purple. It's number, oh, I thought it would be numbered. Was there a number on this? No, maybe it's just his color. We were just talking purple. Yeah, that's a base auto. Bobby Labonte. We'll put him back there with Ryan Newman. And there's Eric Jones. All right, how about Chase Briscoe and Brad Kay? Ricky the Dragon Stenhouse. This is a Prizm, a silver. And William Byron, Sights of Victory. Kyle Petty, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett. Oh, more Chase Elliott. Love. On the blue, Chase Elliott out of 175. It is numbered. Ooh, close. Okay, I'm gonna sleeve that one. You know why? Because it is a door number. We haven't had a door number in a while. It is 9 out of 175. There you go. I'll take care of that for you. Gotta like the door numbers. That's a nice. The door numbers are a nice little addition for, like some people do jersey numbers, and I like the door numbers. In WWE, there's nothing like that when we're opening up WWE stuff. And then SVG. One more. There's Raja. Yeah, nothing like that on WWE, but jersey numbers and door numbers. Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty nice. All right, we still got the second half of the select box. Looking like a memorabilia we're looking for. Plus, I'm looking for some gold. We haven't had a gold. We had a out of 5, but we haven't had an out of 10 yet, or an out of 1. Let's keep going here. All right, here is our, and then we'll finish up with National Treasure back there. Sorry for the crinkle. All right, let's see. We have Ryan Trix, Chris Buescher, and there's a Greg Biffle. I do like my tie-dye. We were drinking when I called them die cut. When Select came out, at a hell of a time, because I like die cut also. The die cut are fun cards, and I kept calling the number 6 out of 25. I kept calling the tie-dye die cut. So now when the die cut comes out, I'm going to call it tie-dye. But I do like those. We'll put them right next to the Chase Elliott. And then the Ross Chastain, American Pride. We got Harrison Burton, SVG. There's Miss Deegan. Yep, loved it. And how about Carl Edwards Blue? Those are, 199. And here is our, don't want to squeeze it in. Let's get a good jumbo sleeve, and Justin Haley. More purple, not numbered though, but still purple. This is a purple. theme. And how about Justin Allgaier? The Justins are showing up. Michael McDowell, William Solwich, Ty Gibbs, Tricolor, and Ricky the Dragon Stenhouse and Fuego. We have Jeff Burton, Riley Hurst, Josh Williams. There's more Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman on a maroon, 120 out of 125. And, oh, more tie-dye. More penny sleeves. More tie-dye. How about a tie-dye Michael McDowell American Pride? So the tie-dyes are hitting today. This is 20 out of 25. Oh, Michael McDowell. There we go. Let's keep those tie-dyes grouped together. What else is happening here? Denny Hamlin. Pit Road. We got J-Mac. And Danica Patrick. And a Jesse Love White out of 99. Numbered 39 out of 99. Chris Buescher in Fuego. And a little high number here. Arc Amarola, 250, high number on the track side. Dad Moffitt. We got Davey Allison. Here is I thought these were gold. An orange Denny Hamlin, 31 out of 49. A nice orange one. How's my grammar? N orange, Denny Hamlin. And a couple more. William Solwitz, Sensations. And then there's Lane Riggs, Pit Road, to finish off that box. All right, don't go anywhere. We got the National Pride coming up here. I'm sorry, National Treasure. We're just looking at some National Pride cards. The National Treasure. We clean up. All right, we need some Wall of Fame cards. We had some nice ones, but wasn't stacking the Wall of Fame. So let's see what we got. Good luck. Here's our last box of the night. Again, thanks everybody for being part of the break. It was fun talking to everybody. Here we go. And if you're a baseball person, please share and talk to your baseball friends because we're doing Donruss with an NT kicker tomorrow. All right, a little thin, maybe a redemption in here, or some nice on-card autos. I'm gonna cut myself. There we go. Maybe a redemption. And I did find, I posted a picture in our Facebook group. If you're not in our Facebook group, just search for United Sports Cards and you could join. A lot of good talk going on there. I posted a picture I put a bunch of Legos in here and I craggled, for all you Lego fans out there, I craggled a plate up there and I just put the piece I put inside there on the wall. So I found a use for some of my old National Treasure boxes. All right, good luck. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy, but yes, I'm going to be that guy. There was the last silver pack we opened, and it wasn't in the middle. It was the top card. So let me do a little. Okay, ready? Taylor Gray, Connor Mosek, and Ricky Stenhouse. I expect autographs every time now. There was our silver pack, Ricky Stenhouse, Connor Mosek, and Taylor Gray for those. And let's grab the National Treasure box. Here we go. Ooh, come on, that's kind of Tough to open. Nothing in there. Nothing there. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's start with the base, which I really enjoy the base. How about little Joey Logano? 17 out of 35. See, that's a nice, sharp picture. Darlington, that's a nice series. Very nice. I think that's a nice card. 17 out of 35. And the other base is who is this? Oh, Deegan. Ellie Deegan. 32 out of 49. Again, a nice clean card. It'd be a tough collect though, like trying to maybe find the out of 99s, put them all together as a series, but I do like those. All right, let's go through some memorabilia. All right. John Hunter, a little free John Hunter. That was our first giveaway of the night, and it's a fire suit number 52 out of 75. Followed by a little Kaz Grala, more fire suit out of 25. Okay. This is number 7 out of 25. One color for Kaz. Take a look at that. And one more. A SWAT, Ernie Irvine. There we go. How about a free? Who got the free Ernie Irvine? On a free, it's 80 out of 99. Gerald, was that you? Congratulations. See? Congrats. There's a nice one. I'll be sending that to you. Nice swatch. Nice swatch. 80 out of 99. And I think we got one more memorabilia. It is, Kyle Larson. 35 out of 99. I gotta get the glare off there. It looks like tires. Looks like not very used tires. We still got the little, okay, the little, what do you call those? Little fuzz on a brand new tire, an unworn tire. Kyle Larson out of 99. We got. All right, here comes some autographs. Okay, now as a caution, remember if it's a dual autograph or a triple autograph, a dual autograph will roll the dice. Okay, we'll roll the dice. If it's a triple, if someone has 2 of the 3 spots, then they get that. Okay? I just always want to make sure I say that because this is where the autographs come in. There's the famous Panini sort. But Gerald's a happy man right now. Look at this one. This is 2 out of 10. That's a nice patch. We got 1, 2, 3 colors. That's a beautiful card. Let me get that. I think. There you go. There you go. Take a look at that. It's a nice autograph. I'm giving that autograph a good B, A minus, 2 out of 10. Okay, that's very nice. If you're taking a picture for get the United Sports cards in the background. That's a nice card. And a free Ernie Irvine. I'm gonna put that here on the wall. A nice freebie there. Still more. Here comes another autograph, maybe an Ernie Irvine autograph. It is, Daniel Suarez. I do like, hey, the track passes. I do like those. These are sharp cards. Daniel Suarez here. 1 second. Let me get I always get those backwards. This is number 3 out of 99. And I think 130 point is good. There you go. Yeah. There you go. The silence is over. The garage door just opened. Let's see if you hear it. And we're close. We're close. We'll put that right there. Two more cards, and it looks like we got a valued collector coming up, as we said, but not this one. This is Justin Haley, little rising star. 39 out of 99. No, 39 out of 49. There we go. Take a look. Got it all sleeved for you. And don't go anywhere. We got a valued collector, maybe definitely a redemption coming up. Sorry, Justin. Everybody's looking at the redemption. Here is our last card. How about a little last card magic? Our last card of the night is a valued collector. We're going to use the United Sports cards to protect it and give a little drama right here. How about a drum roll for Panini National Treasure? Dual autograph. Silver. Dual autograph silver. We're going to have to get the dice out. Card number 1 of, how about a Brian Deegan, Hallie Deegan dual autograph. We had the slot for the Deegan family, so that's going to, we're looking at Justin. I've been drinking. Very nice. This was the Brian Deegan, Hallie Deegan. I put all the Deegan family together, and this is what we're looking at. Lund Justin. Lunar Justin. There you go. There you are. Congrats on that. Let me know if you want me to scratch and send. I'm definitely going to send you the card. Just if you want to get that started. I'm sure we've had we had these already. So and the person mailed it in, so it's all good. But yeah, send me a private message because I'm going to forget. But send me a private message and I'll send you the code. But I'll send you the card also. But I'll send you the code if you want to get this started. I'm sure she signed these already. I think all the dual autographs, they just put cards in there. Okay, yeah. Send me a private message, but that's not too shabby. All right, just in time because, like I said, I hear the kids, and it sounds like more than 3 kids up there. So I'm going to go check that out. Thanks again, everybody. I do appreciate it. Again, if you could help me out, follow and click on the links that I post just to tell Whatnot that I am a valuable member of their community. And look for me on Facebook and YouTube. What were the prime hits? Let's see. Let's go through some of the hits now. There's Select, Chase Elliott, Josh Berry on the Prizm. More Select, Bobby Labonte. Here's a Select. There we go. Okay, so the first prime was William Byron. That's the base card of William Byron. And then these are my kind of favorites. I like the nicknames. Jimmy Johnson. This is on a 99. Austin Cindric on a 99. Those are a couple of the selects. Prizms. Here's another prime. Chase Briscoe on card out of 99. Oh, here's a nice one. Award Burton on card. And this wasn't too shabby. A three color patch, sheet metal. The Dinger, 8 out of 25. And then we also had Prizm. Here we go. Here's a nice Bradley K, 47, a jumbo patch. We had that one also. That Ernie Irvine is the national treasure. There's our low number of the night, 5. I guess we got to start the counter over for the 101s. Did not get a 101 tonight. We had out of 5, but didn't have a 101. So we'll start that over again. Otherwise, I think we are pretty good. Did I see any more? I think that was 7. All right, I will get these sorted. You'll definitely get shipping notifications tomorrow. I'll get these all sorted out. And thanks, everybody. Again, thank you for being here. And I'm going to sign off right now. Is there anybody breaking? Let's see if you can raid somebody here. I don't see any NASCAR. JR, I think JR is doing NASCAR. Let's join him. And yeah, let's see how he's doing. We're going to select JR, and we're going to head on to JR. Have a good night, everybody.